Wakisashi's Tea House.
Konnichiwa minasan, this is Gray from Wakisashi's Tea House over in Japan. It's a rare Friday stream. What's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. Today was it is a national holiday in Japan. February the 11th. It's a special day. I can't remember what day it is right now. It slipped out of my mind, but yeah, I was off work today, so I took advantage and I went to see Jujutsu Kaisen 0, the prequel to the popular anime. It came out in Japan. It was released December 24th last year, so just before Christmas, and it smashed the box office, even in the current climate with the thing that cannot be named. So yeah, this was a very rare experience for me. It's the first time I went to see an animated movie, like a full-length one, in a cinema since I've been in Japan. Can you believe it? That's how long it's been. Of course, I've watched anime on TV or on my computer, but I've never been to see one at the theatre. So I wanted to try it because it's a day off, and I wanted to talk about it because, it's so popular at the moment. I believe it's getting a release in America. When is it? Sometime in March, maybe March 20th. So I'm going to check about that in a minute. So how about you? Have you heard of the anime? Have you heard of Jujutsu Kaisen? Can you even say it? It's not jujutsu as in the martial art, which I do, by the way. It's jujutsu. It kind of means magical sorcery. It's to do with that kind of thing. And Kaisen is like a continuous battle. So it's like a never-ending, continuous, revolving, magical battle. How about that for the English translation? Sounds crazy. Now, what got me interested in this was the fact that it's a little bit dark. It's a horror-based anime. There's Lovecraftian-style monsters in there, which always appeals to me. Wow, that takes me back to the days of Uratsukidoji, the Legend of the Overfiend. Wow, one of those crazy, crazy old anime movies, which is great for Lovecraftian horror and also tentacle. I can't say. Okay, so what did I think of Jujutsu Kaisen 0? So, as I say, it's a prequel. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I'll tell you what, the animation was fantastic and the sound was very good in there. I went to see it in a very small screen cinema. I don't know how many people were in there. Not so many, I would say about 30. And I was going in expecting it to be all kids. Just going to be like, there's going to be me, the one old man in there, the one Ji-san. But it wasn't. I saw one, maybe, I don't know how old he was. I saw one boy with his mum. But the rest of the people in there were like high school, university age or older, like me, adults, anime fans. So yeah, it was nice. That was a nice surprise. It was very quiet as well. I don't know if you know this about Japanese cinema. They're very quiet in there. There's not much reaction. So, well, there is to certain things, but for it being a Japanese movie, all in Japanese, I thought there'd be more reaction to it. Maybe people would be laughing or like cheering or clapping, but no, it was very, very quiet, very sedate. So, yeah, I enjoyed it. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a story, like synopsis for it, without going into any spoilers. I don't want to do that. So let me just get the window. Here we go. Okay, let's have a look. I'm going to read from Comic Book Anime CB, and this is about Jujutsu Kaisen 0 crosses the first box office record of the year. So this was written by Nick Valdez on February 7th, so a few days ago. Jujutsu Kaisen 0 has crossed its first major box office record for 2022. Originally announced to be in the works following the end of the successful first season of the series last year, the new movie in Gege Akutami's original manga franchise made its debut in Japan last December. Like I said, it came out on Christmas Eve. Fans had been flocking to the box office ever since, as it quickly reached several major milestones over its run, and now it's gearing up for its official international release in just a few weeks. It seems like it's going to hit the rest of the world at the top of its game, however. So listen to this. This is how well it's doing. Jujutsu Kaisen 0 has announced that it officially crossed over 10.4 billion yen, which is around $90 million US, just in Japan, since it opened on December 24th, with over 7.6 million tickets sold. This new number makes it the highest earning film at the Japanese box office in 2021. Because it did open last year. It opened in 2021 overall. And listen to this, the 34th highest earning film in Japanese history. Mamma mia, that's crazy, isn't it? And this was before the special 4D screenings began. Do you know about that? Do you know what 4D means? I've heard of 3D, but what's 4D? Do you get attacked by people and, staff in the cinema? Is that the 4D experience or what? That means that success is bound to continue even further before it starts to hit internationally. So, how about you out there? Are you interested in the movie? Are you fans of the anime? Are you fans of the manga? I just read the first volume in English, the first manga, Jujutsu Kaisen, and, volume 1, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to be bringing out a review soon on my channel. So let's have a look. It says here the international release, it's currently scheduled for release in North America on March 18th. Okay, so a little over a month to go. It will release in both English subtitled and dubbed versions across 1,500 theatres. I reckon it's going to be a hit because wasn't Demon Slayer, the Mugen Train, wasn't that a big hit in the States? Well, all over the world as well as Japan. Its running time is 105 minutes in total, and Crunchyroll and Funimation officially described the movie as this. When they were children, Rika Orimoto was killed in a traffic accident right before the eyes of her close friend, Yuta Okotsu. It's a promise. When we both grow up, we'll get married. Rika became an apparition, and Yuta longed for his own death after suffering under her curse. But the greatest jujutsu sorcerer, Satoru Gojo, so it's Gojo Sensei, welcomed him into Jujutsu High. Okay, there Yuta meets his classmates, Maki Zenin, Toge Inumaki, he's hilarious in the movie. He just says it's in Japanese, so he just basically says words to do with fish the whole time. He's saying things like, sakana, which is fish, or kombe, seaweed. Really weird. Shake, which is salmon. Doesn't talk, just says those words. And panda. Yes, there's a huge panda in the movie. Don't ask why. I've only just started watching the anime, so I haven't seen this character yet. I don't know if he comes into the anime as well. Okay. I want the confidence to say it's okay that I'm alive. So it's so anime, isn't it, a manga? And while I'm at Jujutsu High, I'll break Rika-chan's curse. Okay. So that's enough of that. I don't want to give any more spoilers. So here's the official thing from IMDB. There we go. Yuta Okotsu, a high schooler who gains control of an extremely powerful cursed spirit and gets enrolled in the Tokyo Prefectural Jujutsu High School. Wow, that's a mouthful, isn't it, to say? By Jujutsu sorcerers to help him control his power and keep an eye on him. So yeah, I tell you, I had a great time with it. It was really, really good. Surprised me. There's only a few reviews on this because I say it's not out yet worldwide, but look at this, 9 stars out of 10. Now I know it's going to be people who are big fans of the anime or big fans of the manga, so they're probably not going to give it crappy reviews. Let's have a quick look anyway, just to see what people are saying. Again, I'm going to avoid any spoilers. Awesome movie, story, and Gojo Satoru Megumi, another character, also the best. Just watch the movie. So the studio is MAPPA, or MAPPA Animation. They do a next level thing on it. Great. Good job, MAPPA. You should definitely see this one. There we go. And this guy says, you don't need to have seen the TV series to understand it. You can watch it on its own. Yeah, that was a good thing about it. Because I've only just started watching the anime. So it's all new to me. But I really enjoyed it as a kind of prequel to the main series. Now, I have read the first volume of the manga, so maybe that helped, having a bit of background. But anyway. So I watched the movie today and it's unbelievably well done. At first I hesitated by looking in the reviews, so I read the manga and it's so good. I went and watched it. It was even better. Wow, these people who wrote these reviews are not great at English grammar, are they? It's definitely movie of the year, seeing Megumi Ogata as Yuta, seeing Gojo flex. It was awesome. Okay. Oh, he reckons it beats the Demon Slayer movie by a long margin, in his opinion. Wow, there we go. And the last one here, 8 out of 10. chopped full of highly animated action scenes that leave you blown away, even hours after you watch them. Don't forget the stellar voice acting from all the Japanese cast. The main standout is Megumi Ogata as Yuta. He gives a very heartfelt and emotional performance. I'll tell you what, he was very, very emotional. It sounded like, a young man, teenager. Don't know how old the guy is who does the voice, but yeah, he was good in the part. Once again, Studio MAPPA has outdone themselves. It's no wonder this movie is already the second highest grossing Japanese film. Well, I don't know about that. It was the highest grossing film from 2021 now, taking into account it's been out for about over 40 days. So yeah, 8 out of 10. Sounding good. Okay, let's get back. Here we go. Back to the stream. Where's the movie poster? Okay, so now let me tell you some of the things that I like about this movie. Okay, first of all, there's a nice horror angle to it, because the story behind Jujutsu Kaisen, if you don't mind me telling you, okay, if you don't want to know any spoilers, you can stop watching now. No, don't stop. What are you doing? Come back. So, as I say, I'm putting together a review of Volume 1 of the manga in English, and it starts out with there's one character in the movie, as far as I know so far, the main sensei, Gojo sensei. He's in the anime. He's a really cool guy. He wears a blindfold the whole time. You're not sure why, but in this movie, in the prequel, you actually see what's under the blindfold for the first time for me. So no spoilers from me anyway. He's like a teacher at this magical school, the Jujutsu High School in Tokyo, and he goes out searching for curses. Okay, so this is from the Jujutsu Kaisen wiki. Now this is for the anime, okay, not for the movie. So hopefully no spoilers. It's the anime adaptation of Gege Akutami's Jujutsu Kaisen, animated by Studio MAPPA. This came out in October in Japan, 2020. I haven't watched it yet. I think it's about 24 episodes, yeah. I've watched the first 2 and it's really good. It's quite dark. So this is a bit of the background for it. The genre is described as action, dark fantasy, supernatural. So as I say, I do like a bit of that. Here we go. The plot is hardship, regret, shame, the negative feelings that humans feel become curses, like a magical curse, a gypsy curse, I'm allowed to say that lurk in our everyday lives. Curses run rampant throughout the world, and they are capable of leading people to terrible luck, terrible misfortune, and even death. So if a curse gets attached to you, it can slowly sap your energy, it can slowly drive you insane, it can slowly kill you over time, or maybe quickly, I don't know. What's more, the curses can only be exorcised by another curse. So in the anime, Yuji Itadori is a boy with tremendous physical strength, though he lives a completely ordinary high school life. One day, to save a friend who has been attacked by cursed spirits. Again, stop listening now if you don't want any spoilers, but you must know about this if you've any interest in the story. What he does is he finds and eats a cursed finger, like a cursed magical finger, of a character called Sukuna, taking the curse into his own soul. From then on, he shares one body with the king of curses. So he kind of gets possessed by this weird sorcerer from the past, and somehow Yuji can control it. He tries to take over his body, but he can keep it, in check, keep it in bay, but he does use it when he fights the monsters and things, the curses. Guided by the most powerful of Jujutsu sorcerers, Satoru Gojo, so Gojo Sensei, Yuji is admitted to the Tokyo Jujutsu High School, an organization that exorcises the curses. Now, I'm not talking about this exercise, okay? It's exorcise, the exorcist. And thus begins the heroic tale of a boy who became a curse to fight curses, a life from which he could never turn back. Tell you what, how cool is that? It's so Japanese manga, isn't it? So anime. So a little bit of background. The anime adaptation is from the Weekly Shonen Jump series, which was going from November 25th, 2019. And the manga author, so the writer and artist, Gege Akutami, not Gegege no Kitaro. Do you know him? Gege Akutami and the main cast members appeared at the Jump Festa 2020. So Toho has been confirmed to be producing the series. So there we go. Yeah, I recommend it. I recommend the anime. I want to watch more of it because I've read the first volume of the manga. I've only watched the first 2 episodes. I'm looking forward to getting into it. I don't know whether to like match the manga reading with the anime. So I think like the manga has 6 chapters. The first one's pretty long, and then like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are not regular length chapters. So it's almost 200 pages. You know, how great is manga? I know it's black and white, but still, you get so much value for money with it. Whether to watch just the episodes that are covered by that first manga and then get the volume 2, read that first in English. Wish I could read Japanese, but the kanji, mate, it's just too difficult for me because I've been so lazy. I've not sat down and learned, you know, all 2,000 of them. Is it 3,000 that you need to be able to read a normal manga? But anyway, digressing. The anime first season concluded March 27th, 2021, so it's been out a while. On that exact day, a movie prequel was announced. So as I say, that's the one I just went to watch, and I'm so glad I did. And if you've got any interest in the anime or the manga, I recommend you go and see it when it comes out in the States or in the UK or Europe, wherever you are watching. So this is Volume 1, Jujutsu Kaisen, and the English version. I like the cover. I like that the eye showing here, you know, through his hand. And there's a tongue sticking out. I think that's Sukuna, the evil sorcerer, trying to come out. It's really weird when he transforms. Yuji, he gets like extra mouths here or eyes on his side of his head and his cheeks. It's quite a cool scene. I want to show you some of the images from the actual comic. So I'm going to run. Where are we? I've got them here. Let me check. Let's say again black and white, but here are some of the characters from chapter 1. So you got Yuji here, and then Megumi, the guy with the blindfold is Gojo Sensei, and then there's Nobara. And let's have a look at another picture. This is let me disappear for a minute so I can show you what it looks like in better quality. And let's make that bigger, shall we? So this is Yuji like fighting, and there's Gojo Sensei with the blindfold on. You can see like he's got these weird, what look like tattoos on his body, which happens after he swallowed the magic finger, the cursed finger, and you can see he's in his face. It's kind of weird. It just looks like tattoos, doesn't it? You can't see any eyes or things there, but yeah, I like it so far. The art is pretty cool. Let's make that bigger again. How are we doing? Oops. Okay. So, what do you guys think of manga out there? Do you like it? As you know, like if you've watched my channel, you've seen that I've grown up reading American and British comics over the years. Totally love them. I'm a total comic book geek. I do miss the full colour, which you don't really get in manga. The first couple of pages are colour, but that's about it. So, yeah. Let me know what you think. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to do a little bit of a, what do you call it? They call it unboxing, don't they, on these streams? It's quite hilarious. What are they called in Japan? I went to, I got one of these machines where it's only 300 yen. You put a few coins in, Gotcha, what? Gotchas. So you get these little capsules come out. Yeah, they get little toys inside. I wanted to get one to see. I've not opened one of these in ages. To see what it is. Let's do an unboxing together. Okay, shall I make myself bigger for this? Yeah, let's. Okay, let me just get rid of that picture. I'll put the thumbnail in the background. Beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. Jujutsu Kaisen 0. Then I'm going to make grey bigger. Here we go for the unboxing. How's that? Okay, so we're opening this capsule. if we can. Oh my god, Japan, what's it like? Is it taped closed? It's sealed? I know what it is. It's idiot proof. That's why I can't open it. Okay, the capsule is opened. Here we go. Now, this is what's supposed to be inside. Can you see? Let's do it. Wow, it looks like a bandana on me. If it focuses. There we go. No, it's not focusing, is it? Okay. Now, which one did I get? Oh, it's a little keyring thing. Cool. Or just want to put on your phone. Now, again, this is a common problem in Japan. Things get wrapped up unbelievably. If you try and unwrap something in Japan, it can take like 20 years to get it open. They love like wrapping things. They're really good at it. Wrapping presents and stuff. I actually can't open it. Where's my penknife? Here we go. Look at Gray, the professional streamer. Everything's like going so well, isn't it? Now, handy penknife, Swiss Army knife. Where would we be without it? Okay. Da, da, da. Here we go. Somewhere inside there is. Ooh. Who is it? Oh, it's the girl. Is it Nobara? Isn't she lovely? Absolutely tiny. Let's see, focus on my hand. There we go. What do you think? Is it good? Is it cute? Come on, 300 yen. What can you say? You can't say no for that, can you? Okay. Oh, the characters' names are on here. Nobara Kugisaki. Yeah. Oh, well, I was hoping to get Gojo Sensei or Yuji, but Ryomen Sakuna, he's my favourite. He's the weird, like, cursed one. Seeing him on the end here. Where is he? The one with the tats on his head, looks like. Which one do you like? Which one would you pick? Okay, this one, really? And I got this at the movie theatre when I walked in. Just like handing me this piece of cardboard. I was like, ooh, thanks. What is it? Two of the characters from the movie. Nice. What can I use it for, I wonder? No, don't be silly. Okay, and on the way back from the cinema, I did something crazy, something weird I've never done before. I went to a second-hand place, second-hand shop in Japan. It's called Hobby Off. So basically you can buy like, you know, any kind of toys, used toys, and they're really good quality because this is Japan, you know what I mean? And I got this, check this out. Oh my God, it's the beginning of the end for Gray, isn't it? The first figurine or whatever, the first, I don't know, what do you call them? Collectible action figure. The first one. He's cool, isn't he? I like the pose. I think this is, I'm not even sure, who is this? Because there's no box here, you buy it, you know, it's second hand. It was beautifully wrapped in a clear bag, very cheap. It's about 500 yen, $5, that's all. But yeah, I like it. If you know who it is in the chat, let me know. Oh, there's nobody watching, is there? There we go. And one more, so let me get it over here. Another one. Where are we? Let's bring the light in. Make it brighter. How's that? Look good? I think this is Nobara. She's got a hammer in her hand here. Look at this. And nails. Can you see the nails? She's holding them. First of all, I thought it was a Wolverine style through her, you know, through her knuckles, but no, she's got them between her fingers. Yeah, it's the beginning of the end for Gray. So cool. Okay. So that was my story for the movie and today's like holiday. It was so cool. I'll tell you that Hobby Off place, I recommend it. Like, I know you don't live in Japan, do you? But there was so many things in there. It was insane. You could just like, you know, I could spend like hours just looking, just mooching. They had like Star Wars figures, believe it or not, that I've never seen before. They had a really cool Darth Maul and Darth Vader together in a pack, which looked pretty good. They've got anything you can think of, One Piece figures, like shelves full of them. My Hero Academia. What else? Come on, there's loads of things that I can't even think of right now. I was asking if they got any Cowboy Bebop, but the guy was like, I'm not sure. And he kind of pointed me over somewhere. He took me to a place where there was some things in bags, but I had a quick look through, couldn't see anything. Cowboy Bebop would be great, wouldn't it? And they had like, is it Tommy cars? All these really mini cars, loads of those, some really cool ones. They had Transformers, of course. Can't say no to those, can you? First one, no idea who it is. And this was like about $2 and it's beautiful condition. Look at that. Yeah, so cool, man. Delighted. Back to Jujutsu Kaisen. Now this is from the creator. He's called Gege Akutami. This is what like prompted him probably to start the series, to make it. He said, "The other day I saw a video of myself laughing hysterically. I was a little taken aback by how demonic I looked." I hope you enjoy that type of person's first graphic novel. So, you know, they're kind of like ha 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 laughing, which happens to the character in the cartoon and the anime quite a bit from the first two episodes. And, you know, he looks kind of demonic, his face. We all look a bit demonic, don't we, when we've got that kind of ha 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 ha, ha crazy laugh. Let's see if I can do it with the light under me. Here we go. Oh, I'm just breaking things. Do you look demonic? Yeah, whatever. Well, yeah, I enjoyed it. I like the kind of Lovecraftian style horror, the monsters in it. When they come through, they're called curses. There's basically these evil curses, and they're attracted to places where there are lots of people, like schools, hospitals, you know, factories, pedestrian areas, shopping malls, arcades. So you get these crazy creatures coming through, like dimensional rips and stuff. And yeah, in the best Japanese horror horror anime style, some really freaky creatures. Not too scary. You know, there was a bit of blood, a little bit, but nothing like Helsing or, you know, Devilman or something like that. So yeah, what else did I want to show? Let me get to another picture. Check this out. This is from the movie still. I'm going to hide Grey for a second. Now, Jujutsu Kaisen 0, the main character, what he does is, not really spoiling anything, but he puts the power of the curse that's stuck on him, he puts it into his katana, his sword, and he gets really powerful with that. And there's a little like glimpse of one of the shots, the scenes. It's really nice animation. It's cool. Mate, the action scenes are awesome. You should see them. They're very, very dynamic. There's, I think, a little bit of CG is used, but most of it looks like, you know, traditional, like hand-drawn animation. Yeah, really good. Enjoyed it. Nice soundtrack too.
Wakizashi's Tea House. Please subscribe.